Okay, hello, hello. Welcome to the Unspoken Heart. Great, I see her, I see her. Great, great. We can start now. We have a very special treat for y'all today. I've been doing a lot of research behind her for the time that she was referred to me. When I say she's a special lady, this is one special lady that I can't get out my system. I'm gonna be honest. I have listened to her music over and over, and it has really enlightened me and bringing about something of true meaning. So before we bring her into the room, we're gonna go through the announcements. Uh, we have the Father's Day gift basket. Don't y'all forget, next week is it. We got the Father's Day gift basket. It's the gift basket raffle where you cash out $40 for the gift basket, which y'all can see back here for the Father's Day. We did fabulous for Mother's Day. So let's show these fathers some love. The contributions go towards getting the second book of the Unspoken Heart published. So if you interested and want to enter the raffle for a chance to win this beautiful basket, as you see, the bottom is actually a meal tray, something different. But you can cash up $ the Unspoken Heart, or if you don't have Cash App, you can PayPal to paypal.me/ the Unspoken Heart. Father's Day gift giveaway is something totally different. We got two letters in. I'm looking for y'all letters to step it up. Come on. I know you know these men has been a great impact on our life. We need to show up and show out. All you have to do is choose a father, which is a man, that has impacted lives, and write a letter telling me how they impact lives and their number, and also a picture of them and your name. You are to send it to the Unspoken Heart 70 at AOL.com, or you can inbox it on Facebook to me in my inbox. Also, if you're looking for quality home cooked food and service, contact Chef Tish, Tish Homestyle Cooking at 210-414-7718. They are a drop off catering company. They deliver to New Braunfels, Cibolo, Shirts, and San Antonio, Texas. You can call it in. Also, as y'all see, I'm sporting a Sama again. Yes, I love the gear. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be having all the colors up in the stove. This is the what they he said is called the spicy gray. I got the hat and the shirt to match. You can find them in North Star Mall, bottom level underneath Chick-fil-A. Now, let's get to this beautiful lady that we've been talking about in advertising all week. She's an R&B sensation coming out of Detroit in an era when so many artists try to stake a claim to be real. Her more real than most. Her Baptist church roots provide the passion and soul in her voice, but her Iden heritage provides the spicy and more my mysterious edge. Excuse me. I introduce without further ado, if we could get this to go, Mother, R&B soul, and gospel artist, songwriter, and former police officer of Detroit, Michigan. I introduce to y'all and bring in Miss Lady Bain.
Hey, hey everybody. Can y'all see me okay?
Loving it, loving it, loving it. Telling you got me hooked. I really love this. Listen, listen, y'all, listen. Woo! Yes. I'm telling you, you have a beautiful, beautiful gift. I am. I,
Thank you.
I feel so gifted to be referred to you and to interview you today. It has
Thank
been
you.
such a journey for me, researching behind such a beautiful lady. You are phenomenal. I'm telling you. Um,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm telling you, I interviewed other artists, and I'm gonna say, speaking with you, it was totally different from what I've experienced so far, and from what we have seen. I'm sorry, what I've researched, you had studied at Wayne State University.
Yes.
What is
Okay.
What did you take up there?
At the time, interdisciplinary studies. So I just picked something that I could further my police career,
Mm,
um, and probably go into being a sergeant and beyond at the time.
okay.
So I didn't finish it, but it was a cool curriculum.
Wow. Now I realized when I listened to one of your songs, there was like a little like from the islands that I kind of got in the mode of when I got to groove into it. And I mean the vibration it echoed throughout from the seed that you stressed that was from your parents. What is the particular song based on, and what inspired you to write it? When you're talking about all right.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit of a lag, but I'm starting to hear you a little bit better. I wrote that song particularly about people that go through struggles in their relationships, in their marriages. And even though at times there may not be anything going on, fire burning, you may not love the person the same, but if you're there for each other, I believe that you'll make it. I believe that you'll have your time to shine and look back and say, hey, we made it. We did it. You can too.
No, that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
So you said it was based on your parents. Is that where you pulled everything from in order to form this song?
Yes, ma'am.
And the
Yes.
is you originally from the islands?
My dad is from Abaco, Bahamas, and my mom is from Brooksville, Florida.
Oh,
So,
wow.
with the cultural difference there, they ran into some serious issues.
Right.
So, mhm.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was like a wow to me. We're gonna get on some shout outs. We got some people looking on. We have CC Health, lovely vibes. She said, hey,
Hey,
gorgeous, Sensei
hey, beautiful.
Real. Thank you for tuning in. Jesse Givens, thank you very much. My co-worker, thank you
Hey,
for tuning in. We also
hey,
have Albert Dillard. Mikey J is in the room.
hey, Mikey, what's up?
He's sitting the heart in the rose. And then we have
Hey.
also Vincent. He's coming in. Do you have any shout outs that you want to do at this time?
Yes, I want to first give honor to God, give honor to my label. Um, my manager, she's truly a blessing. To my
Mm,
beautiful sons that are essential workers right now, and to the whole Royal Court team and the Base Heavy, my producer, um, and that's about it right now. The list can go on and on. So I'll just say my team.
right.
Y'all know what y'all do,
They know who they are. They know who they are
right?
together. Now you performed your very first single, which I fell in love with, and as I sent you a picture of, got my grandbaby singing. They purr
Yeah,
love.
I loved it. I love that. Yes.
Okay, you performed that at the Eye Candy Designs Holiday Fashion Show, December 1st of 2019 in Houston, Texas, at the City Century. What was the experience like for you, along with being featured in Eye Candy's magazine first issue?
It was definitely an honor. I enjoyed making new connections. I made a connection there with someone that I did a song with. We'll probably go into that later, but just networking and being able to be in my element. And now I have a long-lasting relationship with Lala Moore from Eye Candy Designs. She's definitely doing her thing. So it was a beautiful experience to be there that night. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what you do. I give so much respect because I really didn't know what went behind doing being a music artist until, and I'm gonna tell you, I was actually sick. I didn't have a COVID-19, but I
Thank
did get
God.
sick. I think it was exhaustion and also God telling me, okay, it's time to be still.
That's
But I
good.
happened to, decide to do a CD. And when I was in that studio seeing what he did, everything that was behind it, I'm telling you, I don't see how y'all do it. I mean, it is a lot. And I mean, it takes dedication from what I've seen. And I mean, I take off the hats to you. I'm telling you. Because, seeing the songs that you have done, I know it was a lot of work that went behind doing that and a lot of heart. Because when I listen to your music, I don't just hear music. I don't just hear words. It's something within it that's a meaning to every song that you have created. And I'm telling you that that's a gift within itself to draw people in. And I mean, it's like, with me, I wanted to catch an attention. I wanted to draw people in. I wanted to send a message. So could you tell us with these songs that you was doing, what is the one message that you was trying to get through when it come down to sharing your music with everyone?
For the first few tracks, definitely when I talk about love, yes to love and pure love, I want to capture the attention of those that may not understand because of the climate we're in now with,
Right.
just somebody just calling somebody their boo and not really understanding what goes into being in a committed relationship. So I just
Right.
want to let people know it's okay to be in love. It doesn't make you, what's the word, lame, as the young people say now. It's okay to give your heart, but make sure you give it to the right person.
Well,
And
my son always tell this new word. I'm trying to get used to it. Mama, you just tweaking. You know, I
right,
that's a new thing.
right, right, tweaking. You're doing the most. That's another one. You are doing the
Yeah.
most.
Well, I realized also in my research, November 2nd, 2019, at the Nyaming's event space, you also featured there. The Carlo Banquet Center, October 26, 2019, in Warren, Missouri. What was that like to travel with your gift?
The one in Warren, that one's very dear to me. That was for a dementia patient that enjoys my music. So I had no problem being there and sharing my gift. She knows who I am. So that was a very near and dear to me experience. I lost someone that I really loved to dementia.
Right.
So I was very honored that the family called on me to do that event. It was a birthday party. It's I think a 93rd, 94th birthday. So that
Wow.
was a pretty good event. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something worth keeping in the keepsake place to cherish
Yeah.
for a lifetime, because that was very minimal. And you had other songs as well, "New Day," "Second Chance," "Flying High." Oh Lord, do me, Lord. I am not gonna give all the tea because you got to listen to it yourself. But yes to love, you don't love me, and the one that's gonna be released on the 19th, Riding Dirty.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that one.
Well, Writing Dirty, I'm gonna tell you why I really like that song because it pushed me out of my element. Okay, yes, I'm a lady. I represent being a lady, but I think when I heard the tune by Bass Heavy,
Mm,
what made me want to jump on it is because there's a lot of women that run when their man is in trouble. So it's like I'm gonna hold you down. I got your back until we can figure
right.
this thing out. So it's kind of it tells a story in the video as well. So I
Wow.
enjoyed
Let me
that
tell
one.
you,
Yeah.
I spent like 3 days just looking at these videos on my TV. I couldn't stop. It's like, some songs and some music to where like you only have that one or two songs that's your favorite. I mean, Pure Love is my favorite, but I fell in love with all of them. It's like I can relate. And then you have that Riding Dirty, and I'm like, okay, okay, girl, come on. Yeah. On Reverberation, as I researched, you have 2.6K followers. YouTube, 2,832. On Twitter, 1,245 followers. How does that make you feel?
It's definitely a blessing because it's all organic. So after we dropped Pure Love, people
Mm,
started sharing and just inquiring about Pure Love and then the other tracks that came along afterwards. So I have a strong connection with my fan base, and
right.
I enjoy that while I can because I pray for a day when when I'll be too busy to
Right.
respond back to everyone. So
And you also
yeah.
appeared on K100 Radio, Indie Fire, Blog Talk Radio. Your music has been played on WHTL 95.2 FM Urban Radio, WKMT, I hope I'm getting this right, dash DB DAGR 87, 8 FM Billboard Radio, KB Radio in Canada. Now, to go way out there, now that's something to be proud of. And then Black Planet Radio in Italy, Hot 107.9 ATL radio. Now, when your kids hear this, because you're also a mother, how do they relay the message to you on how they feel to know that their mother is getting out like that in exposure?
I think at first they were a little bit nervous, like, okay, mom, the industry is kind of stacked against people right now because it's the digital age. But once they started to see that, okay, this is real, she's living out her purpose. So I
Right.
think at that moment they started to get excited, like, hey, you are Lady Bang. Hi, mom. That's so
Now,
I think it's cute.
in your hometown, when you go out in public, do you get that attention to where somebody just come out of the blue and scream your name?
Not yet, but I do have a few people that notice me. They're like, "Hey, aren't you that lady that sings blah blah blah?" Yeah, my friend put me on to you, and I
Oh,
think that's cool that my hometown is, showing me some love. So yeah, it's kind of surreal. It's surreal.
we also have viewing right now. Vincent Demetria Webb says, "Congratulations, Ms. Bain. Amen.
Thank
Keep
you.
God first. The rest will follow."
Thank
CC
you.
says, "Hello." Bishop David is
Hey,
watching. Thank you for tuning in. We also have Camilla Varga, my daughter-in-law. Hey, baby. We have Dwayne Bowman. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Camilla. Lovely Vibe says, "Congratulations. We all
thank
are
you.
so happy for you." And
Thank
Lovely
you.
Vibe also say, "Yeah, right." Mel Health says, "Hi, Lady Bain." I guess it's one of
Hey,
your.
yeah.
Now, being known as the artist of R&B CD that'll be dropping to platform June 19th. Can you tell us a little bit about the song Ride It Dirty as a little bit more in depth than what you already explained? And what motivated you to do this particular project?
Um, to me, it was actually just it was a challenge. It was just seeing if I can push myself as an artist. And I thank Bass Heavy for giving me the opportunity to do that. And what I'll say by that is it was originally a rap tune.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So I put some words to it and he said, hey, we can work with that. He's a genius, by the way, in my eyes. So to see him scale it back and remix it a little bit and, let me do my thing on it, it was pretty cool. The storyline kind of fell in place. And I'm thinking, okay, it sounds like a Southern tune. So I'm thinking about, well, what is the South good for? Those whips with the candy paint. Okay, so it's candy paint dripping, sitting in the front while you whipping. I'm your girl, I got you. So that was kind of the vibe behind that.
Oh, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Now, how long have you been singing, and who did you inherit your beautiful melody from that's flowing through your lips?
I've been singing since I was 3. The pastor of the church I was raised in put me in the choir and said, hey, I think she can do this. And at first it was fun, but I just to hear them sing every Sunday, the energy that was there, I'm like, this is what I want to do. So
Right.
I would say I inherited my voice from my late grandmother who just passed away last August. And she cultivated that along the way.
Mhm.
So here it
Right.
is.
Oh, wow. Now, who would you consider to be a role model and why? Your role model and why?
Oh, I would say the one at the top of the list who is still long standing in the industry, Miss Patti LaBelle. I have several that I absolutely adore and love, but for her to be in her 70s and still kicking the thing, I mean, I really look up to her. I
And I don't know
really, really
why when
do.
I first seen your face and I started hearing you sing, that's the person that came to my mind. Honestly, that is the one person. And that's weird that you say that that's your role model right there. Okay, in
Yes.
your bio, it states you have walked a path that makes you more real than most. What is the ingredient that you possess which labels you the most real?
If I don't feel it, I can't sing it. That's just it for me. I might put it out there, but if I write it, I have to feel it.
I hear you. So nothing but
Yeah.
honesty and loyalty in your book.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, you were also known 4 years ago as Officer Bain before you transform into residing the life of R&B artists. How do you view things of today and what's going on as an artist, knowing that you was a former police officer?
I just think right now, just kind of put a little burden on my shoulder to be transparent.
Right.
Um, to first thank God that I'm no longer a cop in this climate.
Hmm.
I took my job very seriously, um, and I hope to use my platform to soothe as many people as I can. So hopefully, I can write about some of the issues that are going on right now.
Oh, that'll be great.
Uh, yeah.
Especially with that
So
voice, telling you that'll be just explosive. Telling you,
thank
'cause, I mean,
you.
wait till y'all hear this voice. I mean, y'all heard just a little taste as we was bringing her in, but I'm telling you, when you hear, her, you gonna fall in love. Because I'm telling you, we only known each other for a little while, but it's like I just fell in love with her like a sister in that voice. Just oh God, I just love it. I love it. It's very
Thank
alluring.
you.
During your time of servicing as a police officer in Detroit, when was it that you decided that you wanted to become and pursue a career in the music industry?
So it was kind of a dream that I put on hold for the longest. I was in an accident in 2014, which was near fatal.
Mhm.
Um, at this time, I'm not even thinking about singing it ever again, even though I had melodies and songs written. And a friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, this is what you're born to do. Did you forget?" Basically, I'm just going to reword it and make it short, but she read me my rights on it, and I laughed at her and pushed it to the back burner. But pure love came to me, and I called her up, and it's been going ever since. So
Uh,
it just
uh,
take that one person to remind you of who you are.
I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
Yeah.
Was this transition a hard one to make? And do some still refer you as Officer Bain when they see you out?
It was a hard transition. Um, I had all the support in the world. My team never left me feeling like I couldn't do it. It was just, okay, this is what I'm born to do, but this is what I've been doing. How do I bridge over? So, they groomed me as an artist by basically, pushing me out of my comfort zone, keeping me busy. And so by the time it snapped in my mind, okay, I'm really doing this. You
Yeah.
know, there are people that still see me and say, "Oh, Lady Bain, girl, what's up? We heard your music." So they don't call me Officer Bain anymore. Thank God.
I know it's like when I used to teach homeschool, and I was a home licensed child care provider, and it's like
Wow.
when the kids got grown and I longer had it, it's like they still referred me like I was that teacher back then. And I'm like, okay, now you can take me to a different level. So that's why I like asked you, do people still kind of refer you to that? But I mean that is really good to know. Um, Now I'm gonna bring up something from the childhood because I told you I was researching, right?
Okay. Fingers
Now,
crossed. Let's see what you got.
now it's mentioned when you was young, once poke fun about your lips, but now those same ones, when they see you, what's the verbal perception of you that they give?
Oh, listen. Okay. I
And
hope
don't
I
feel
got something
bad
to
because
drink.
I was made fun of with my big lips and my big forehead. So you're not by
Right.
yourself in this.
um, it just kind of left something in my brain with body shaming, and I'm like, okay, I got big lips, so what? I dress them down. I don't put gloss on them,
Mm,
but it's a part of who I am. So now I just play them up in the most natural sense. It's a part of me. I love them because people are paying for these big jokers. They want to get injections and be like me. So okay. So my message to that is love yourself, love what God put on your body. If you
exactly.
alter it, do it because that's what you want to do, not because somebody else may be secretly hating on you. Right,
Exactly.
girl. Yeah.
Okay. How do you gracefully, as you stated in words, fly away from toxic people?
It's something I had to learn. Just working in the culture that I was in, people complain a lot. Oh, we back at work today, or oh, I've been around so many complaints. But when you're laying on your deathbed and when
Right.
you don't know if you're gonna see tomorrow, you just try to rewire yourself as best you can.
Right.
And it's definitely some hard work, because sometimes I can find myself doubting again and playing
Right.
negative thoughts again in my brain. But after putting in some work, meditating every day, that's a part of my daily practice. Doing that, I'm I'm able to walk away and say, "Hey, I'll call you back later. I don't have time for it."
Do you also use your singing as a way in your own way of meditating?
Good question. Nobody's ever asked me that. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I in my alone time, I sing to God. I just that's my worship, my way of giving back. It does help. Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
know everybody have their own way when they decide to gather keys to escape from certain areas of their life. I found
Yeah.
meditation. My writing and meditation is what helps me. And so when I thought about your singing and asking you that, it reminded me, I don't know if you ever see, I can't remember the judge show that it was, but this lady would just, it was a divorce court, and she would just continue to sing and she would hum and she had a beautiful voice. And the judge was like, "What are you doing? And why you keep doing that?" And she says, "I'm very angry, and this is my way to keep from exploding." So
Mhm.
that was her meditation. And I mean, I loved it. Now, how do you balance being the nominated R&B Best Singing Artist, the award, with being a mother?
I separate the two when I'm at home. I try not to let it how can I say, push boundaries. My kids
Right.
will say, "Okay, mom, you're not Lady Bain today. We need you to listen." I'm like, "Okay, well, I just got through singing and writing." They're like, "Come, bring it down a notch." I have sons, so they don't play that diva stuff. They'll play, "Okay, you were nominated, great," but you know.
Yeah. Have
I,
any of the children inherited your vocal cords as well?
both my sons sing. One of them rap, but the baby boy, I'm trying to lay off of him because I pressure him a little bit. He's got a phenomenal voice, and he doesn't really want to share it. I don't get it. If I sang like that, I would sing.
I hear you. I mean,
Whew,
my voice, I'll be everywhere singing. I'm telling you.
right.
Okay. If you had to offer any advice to any young lady who wants to be a R&B artist, what would it be?
I would say if you are a writer, even if you're not, try to develop your own sound,
Mhm.
develop your own writing skills, because sometimes it's kind of hard to translate what somebody else meant while they're writing.
Right.
So spend time getting to know what your inner voice is saying when it comes down to writing, and develop that, and don't quit. Don't
Right.
quit. Mhm.
And have you ever had to mentor to the young ladies before that had low self-esteem or felt like they had no gift in life in order to be somebody?
I did, yes. That came with the job sometimes, especially young ladies that were bullied,
Mm.
and I just reverted back to what I went through, the whole ugly duckling phase. I wouldn't dare call them ugly, but I use that as an example. This is how you're starting now. Love yourself, and I guarantee you will blossom into a beautiful swan or jewel, whatever you want to call it. That's my message. Yeah.
Now, do you plan on after the release of your CD, which is in a couple of days? Actually, I know
The 19.
I know you're excited.
All right, yeah.
So after then, what is your plan from there?
I believe we're done with the album, but I do want to write some more just so we can have a few just to bounce against, just to make sure that everything is tight fitted for the album. Sometimes a second guess, that's being a perfectionist, but I thank God for my label because they're like, "Okay, we got you."
Right.
So I just want to continue writing, just stay in the flow of it, just writing, performing. Yeah.
So do you have any plans in going on tour with your CD outside of Detroit?
Yes, we had some things that were halted. I was supposed to do a soul festival in Baton Rouge, that got canceled. So um, we're just waiting for things to get rescheduled, some things to get shuffled around. So I really look forward to connecting with my crowd in person.
Okay.
So I will definitely keep everyone posted as they follow me on social media.
Please do. Please do.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
that you say they can actually sing as well. Have you ever introduced to them in order to do a piece with them?
I asked him, and he's like, "No, mom, no." He'll
They go,
probably take me over.
yeah. I mean, but,
Yes.
the boys, they're close to their mothers. They really are. And I mean, I love it because I mean, they always talk about the daddy's little girl. But when you got those sons, they just like, Mom, I'm with you. Mom, I got you. So
Mhm.
I was wondering, have any one of them ever wanted to do a CD with you?
The oldest wanted to rap on something that I'm doing, but the baby, I wish I could. Ooh, I wish I could get that boy. Lord have mercy.
He sound like my baby. They stubborn. I'm telling you. You like, you look at me to my bra. I'm like, no, Mom. Like, I'm not doing that, Mom. I'm not doing it.
Right, right.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna go back to that song again because when I listen to this particular song, I feel the emotions, the soul, the intimacy, and an alluring vibe that's worth storing in a keepsake place that'll have you wanting to pull out that special glass of wine, the scented candles of moonlit walk, if you know what I mean, while soaking in
Mhm.
the warmth of a tub of water, daydreaming of that one special man. Now, when I watch that video and I see you, it's like you're in love and you're speaking about this guy that really touched you. Can you really tell us about that? Especially the scene when you got your head going back and it's like you speaking about this one man.
So I want to shout out to my creative director, Miss Coco Valentine, for that. She was like, "Girl, we need you to pull it in on that scene."
You did.
Um, well, that song was written from a personal experience. My fiance at the time, who's deceased, showed me that pure love does exist. You might have been hurt before, but I'm here to kind of be Superman for you. So I didn't know how to take it, but once I started to take that kind of love in, it became like a drug. I'm like, this is, this is real.
Now, now, when you got to doing this scene, did you have to step yourself back into that character, or was it kind of hard to knowing that everybody's watching you, you're the camera guy and all that? Was it kind of hard to act that scene out?
Not really. Once I got some creative directorship, it was like, girl, this is real life. Let's get it. At that point, though,
Yeah, you
it
made
was
it
smooth
real because
sailing.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all got to see this video. Look it up. But we are once. Lovely Vibe says congratulations.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Sin City says what's good. Doranice Williams. She says good evening.
Hey,
Mel,
hey,
we family are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Enjoying your interview. Thank
thank
you,
you.
Mel. And Cece said yes. Ray Sorrell, Mr. Can't Get Right is on here. Hello, big brother.
Hey.
How you doing? So Cece said laugh out loud. We also have Michelle Miller. Hello, thank you for tuning in. As y'all see, we have Ms Lady Bain on here as we've been advertising all week, giving a little life that she's sharing with us on her transition and her journey. And now we're going to go to what can we expect from Lady Bain after this? When we say after the award, after the CD, are you going quiet? Are you going to come out with go with something explosive, or do you have a secret that you keeping in for a minute?
Got a few secrets.
Yeah, look, I see.
Right? Woo.
I,
um, got a few secrets. It's all good though. I'll give you just a little peek into one thing that I was blessed with an opportunity to get a script from the Mikey J.
okay.
Yes, so you guys can look forward to some good things coming from a production, a film.
Yeah.
All right.
We want to give a shout out to Mr. Mikey J. He was
Mikey J.
on here last time, And I mean, it was a fabulous interview. He's a great guy, very intelligent, very good hearted and
Mm.
loving. I really do thank him for being, in my life. He has blessed me in more ways than one, especially educating me because there's some things I'm just like, what?
He's a cool brother. I mean, if he's got some info, he's got your back, you know.
And when you talk
And
about real, he is real.
right, right,
He ain't gonna
right.
cut no corners. He ain't gonna put no ice in. He gonna give it to you straight. You either take it or you can walk.
Yes, one cool brother. So I thank God for that divine connection and to be able to venture off into film.
Mhm.
Um, Also, yeah, so we're gonna hit the ground running. Like, once this song drops, there's more to come. My team, they're very, very ramped up and amped up to get some more things done. So I thank God for being a part of, some people that are progressive, that are ready to move.
Mhm.
So you guys can look forward to us shaking and moving the rest of 2020 and beyond.
Okay, I know I'm looking out. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be really watching. Now, if ones want to follow you, how can they find you and the songs from your CD?
Okay, so you can Google me at Lady Bain or Lady Bain Music. Also, I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I have a Facebook fan page, Lady Bain Music, YouTube. I'm streaming on all digital platforms. So I would love to connect with you guys on Twitter and Instagram, especially Reverb Nation. I'll see you guys over there as well.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in, Cedric Bellamy. Really
Hey,
enjoyed this show. I mean, this is so exciting for me. I'm telling you. I mean, the whole transition with me, it was like trying to be still, and I'm like, y'all, I'm trying to maintain, but I was so excited because reading everything. Could you let everybody know about the ceremonies that you like? We already know about the R&B award that you're nominated for. Congratulations. Could you fill
thank
them in
you.
on more?
So there'll be more to come. Open voting, I believe, starts July 1st. So you can vote for me in that category. I'll be posting more about it as it unfolds. But people have been voting already. So there's a link on the flyer that I'm going to post again. So you guys can follow it there and get those votes in. Get those votes in.
I already
Thank you.
got
Thank
it right
you.
here. Fine, where I know they was like, dang, this girl writing a book.
Thank you.
I vote. But
Thank
y'all, please, we're gonna post this our flyers. I will be sharing it. Please go on there and vote. Go look, listen to our music. I'm telling you, you won't regret this. I mean, it's one CD I'm waiting to possess personally. I can't wait
thank
because, like I said, I listen to it over and over again. I know some CDs, I listen to it and then okay, I probably won't listen to it again until about like a month or two later. But I mean, like I told you, my grandkids are already reciting the word.
Oh, and they are precious too.
Thank
They're so
you.
cute.
Oh
You're
my God,
welcome.
like, Mom, really? But I mean, it was priceless. It was priceless, and I had to share it with you. Now, once a CD is released, do you look towards the future to where some of these tracks could be on movies?
Yes, we actually have a deal with Bravo right now, Bravo TV.
Oh,
And that's an absolute blessing. I do like to write for screen, so
oh,
hopefully I can get some more things pinned down so I can pass them along and get them out there.
right, right. So, what about you? So you thinking about directing some movies or something?
Hopefully, I think that'll be cool. Hopefully. I don't
Yeah,
want to limit myself as an artist and as a entertainer and
right,
developer. Yeah.
right. So, I know we spoke about it. And I know it kind of threw. I said, well, I'm not going to just put on the spot, but I know I'm gonna have you as we end down. I'm gonna have you sing a little something for the viewers, so they can get a taste of Miss Lady Bain, and then you can also go ahead and repeat to them how they can find you. If you have some words of encouragement for ones that's also seeking to become an artist, I ask you to share that as well with them on here. And I tell you what, I'm gonna leave you the floor so that way you can go ahead and share it with them.
Well, definitely, it's been an honor to meet you, Spicy Gray. I enjoy your vibes, just a beautiful person. So I'm gonna sing "Pure Love" for you, and then after that, I'll let you know where you guys can find me. Defeated my addiction. You took away the cure. Boy, you made me love you. What can a girl endure? I done messed around and fell for you. I done messed around and cut this thing for sure. Talking about pure love, unchanged. Talking about pure love, straight to my veins. Mm, it doesn't make a difference. Or do I have a choice? You're giving me your loving and turned it on full force. I done messed around and fell for you. I done messed around and cut this thing for sure. Talking about pure love unchanged. Talking about pure love straight to my veins. You can follow me on Instagram at Lady Bain, Facebook, Lady Bain Music, Twitter, Lady Bain Music, YouTube, Lady Bain, and I look forward to connecting with you all.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful, beautiful. We get
Thank
snaps. We get
you.
snaps. I really truly enjoyed you. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to interview
Thank,
you. And I
thank you.
for your success. Good luck in your
Thank
venture
you.
and your journey. I'll be watching you and hopefully have you back on here when the next CD is coming out.
Hey, thank you.
Aiming that. Please keep in touch with me. Y'all just follow her up. Please share the video. Please do a what they call watch whatever they say.
That's right.
Watch party. But
Yeah.
also share her flyer. Go and vote. Encourage everybody. Encourage her to keep her uplifted. Tune in
Thank
with us
you.
next week at 7 p.m. on the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour as we do a tribute to Father's Day. You will not want to miss this. We got a great treat for you in store. Y'all have a blessed week and much love. Have a good one.
Thank you. God bless you.